Hey, welcome to Jase Outdoors. I am Jase, and I'm just going to be unboxing and giving an instructional video on the Lancer Tactical Trail Camera. The Lancer Tactical is a 1080p 24 megapixel full HD waterproof trail camera equipped with a trigger speed of 0.2 seconds and the option of 1 to 3 continuous shots. The PIR sensor reaches out to 65 feet during the day and 50 feet at night using no glow infrared LEDs. A 2-inch LCD screen for viewing photos directly on the camera, and video mode can capture 120-degree field of view with audio up to 5-minute clips. It uses 8 AA batteries and a 32 gig micro SD card that is included. Let's get to the unboxing. Let's jump into the box. You have your instruction manual. Here is the camera. It is coated with Realtree camo. It looks pretty slick. It has your strap, USB cord, and that's it. Not a whole lot to show right there, but the camera looks really nice. It's nice and small. So let's throw some batteries in here real quick and we'll fire this thing up. And before I turn it on, there's a couple things I want to point out real fast. It is super nice that they include a micro SD card. It takes up to a 32 gig card, and that's exactly what they give you. It does have a place here where you can put a lock on it, on the lid here, to prevent people from opening it. These are your sensors here to detect motion coming from the sides, and then on the back it does have a place to put your Python lock to prevent people from taking it off the tree. And on the bottom it has 1/4 threads to use the mount or third-party mounts. Going back inside, got the batteries installed. We're just going to slide this halfway over to test, and from here we'll just go through the menu real quick. So you hit your menu button. Use the up and down arrows to scroll up and down. You have your sensor interval. This is how long in between each photo when motion is detected. So I like mine as fast as possible, and it goes down to 2 seconds. We'll hit OK. PIR level, we're going to leave that at high. Your infrared lamps, you have hunting and security. So we're going to leave it at hunting. I'm not quite sure what the difference is yet. Capture number is your burst of photos. We'll put it on 2. Video length, I usually like mine around 20 seconds. Video size, let's make sure that's at 1080p. You got your language. Let's set the clock real quick. Timestamp I usually leave on. Photo size, this thing can go all the way up to 24 megapixels. We're going to leave it at that. Software, we can update the firmware on it. Time-lapse mode, timer setting, I'll leave off. Camera name, I'm just going to leave blank for now. Security code, you can set a code so that if someone takes it they can't get into it. I'm not going to mess with that. Format, I recommend formatting the first time using it. Go back into menu. You can scroll down to date format and just basically how you would like to see the date. Temperature units, you got Celsius and Fahrenheit. Well, that's it. And then you're back to the beginning. In your mode here, if you hit OK, you can do photo, video, or photo and video. So we're going to leave it on photo for now, but I will test out both of these just to give you an idea of what they look like. And let's get this thing out on a tree, and we'll run a few tests. But make sure you take off the all the plastic here on the sensors. So I placed this out in the yard just to kind of give it a test of the PIR sensor to see, how well it can detect me out at long distances, and it had no trouble detecting me at 20 yards, 22 yards. I was just kind of walking back and forth in the yard here, as you can see, and had no trouble with these side sensors right here. It detects you pretty darn fast. It's not going to miss you. However, if you're in photo mode, there is a bit of a crop on the ends of the photos. So if you were just to walk directly in front of this camera from left, right, whatever, horizontally, This will detect you. It takes a photo before you ever enter the frame. You most likely want to run this camera in burst mode or video mode. I found that works best in either one of these modes. So it will detect you very quickly. If you have it set on burst mode up to 3, it's going to probably get you the second and third photo. But I noticed several times that the image was blank just walking by it one time. So in photo mode, you don't quite get a 120-degree field of view as you do in video mode. As you can see, video mode is a lot wider than the photo mode. So I would just recommend running this camera in video, or if you're going to use it in photos, to use it in burst mode. So I set this out in the woods just to kind of capture some wildlife as they move around. I put a little bit of treats out there to get the deer in front of the camera, and really just had no problem detecting anything. I mean, I see it even caught this rabbit here just in the corner of the frame, which is pretty impressive. Images look great. Nighttime photos are, it's perfectly fine. It's evenly lit. It looks good. The audio's pretty good on the videos. And just to give you an idea here, I've had the camera set at photo and video mode at 10-second video clips. I got 2,520 clips recorded on the card before the card filled up, just to give you a sense of how much one 32 gig card can hold. So if you're running that just strictly in photo mode, you'll probably get double that. And then of course video mode depends on the length of the videos you have it set for. You're gonna have bigger file sizes, you might not get as many, so it just depends on how you have the camera set. And that's basically about it. It's a nice unit. It's nice and small. It feels good. It looks good. It functions as it's supposed to. I had no issues with the camera other than it just needing to be run in burst mode in the photo mode because it does detect you a bit early before you enter the frame. But video mode works great. So if you want to check out this camera by Lancer Tactical, I'm going to leave a link in the description below. And I really appreciate you guys watching, and I hope this helps. Thanks.